Hi, my name is Christopher and today I'll be giving you some tips on how to play Long Ago from Suzuki Book 1. So first I'll start off by playing it for you so you can hear what it sounds like. So next, let's take a closer look at the piece. Okay, so before we get started, I just want to put out a quick reminder. So I'm going to refer to my fingers during the video, and so just as a reminder, this is my first finger, second finger, third finger, and fourth finger. And also as a review, this is our E string, A string, D string, and our G string, which we won't need during this video. So all you need to know is E string, A string, D string. Okay? So let's get started. So we start out with an open A. So all our fingers are up. Open A. Open A string again. Open A. Then we have our 1 on the A string. We put our 1 down. 1, 2 on the A string. 2, 2 again. 2. Then we have a 3. We put our 3 down. And notice our 3 is very close to our 2. So there's almost no space in between. So 2 plus 3, 3, open E string. Now we have 1 on the E string. Open E string again. 2 on the A string. Open E string. 3 on the A string. And again our 2 is very close to our 3. 2, 1, 3 on the E string. Sorry, 3 on the A string. 3, close to 1, open. Now for the second line, we start with open A string. Open A. Now we have our first finger down the A string. 2, 2, our 3 is close. Open E string. 1 on the E string. Open E string. 2 on the A string. Open E string. 3 on the A string. A close 2. Our 2 is very close to our 3. 1. 2 on the A string. 1. Open. Now onto the third line. You start out with an open E. 3 on the A string. 3. 2 is close. 1. Now we have a 1 on the D string, so we're going to lift up our 1 and place it on the D string. So we have 1, 1. Now we have our 3 on the A string. 3. Now 2. Our 2 is close to our 3, remember? 2, 1. Open. Open E string. Now we have our 3 on the A string. 3, 2 is close. 1. Now we move our first finger to the D string, like before. D string. Now we have our 3 on the A string. 3. Our 2 is close to our 3. Now we have our first finger on the A string. Open A string. Lift all our fingers. Now onto the last line. We have open A. Open A. Then we have our first finger. First finger. 2. First finger again, second finger. Now our third finger is very close to our second finger. Open E string. Now we have our 1 on the E string. Open E string. 2 on the E string. E string, 3 on the A string, 2 is close, 1, 2, 1, open. So lastly, I want to address bow planning. You want to use the appropriate amount of bow for each of our notes. And in this piece we have both long notes and short notes. So we want to use more bow for our long notes than we do for our short notes. So I have a pattern that we can practice on the A string. So this is a pattern. It goes long, short, short, long, short, short, long, short, short, long, short, short, long. So notice my long, I'm using more of the bow than I am for my short notes, which I'm just using a little bit of my bow for. So let's put it to this piece. Let's play our notes as usual, but let's just remember our long, short, short pattern. So we have long, short, short, long, short, short, long, short, short, long, long, short, short, long, long, short, short, long. Just like that. Okay, so that's it. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, just drop them down in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. But thanks for watching.